Skip Bayless Caitlin Clark message makes absolutely no sense. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark played just 13 games during the 2025 regular season due to a groin injury. She last played on July 15 and was officially ruled out for the campaign as a result of her health setback. Clark averaged 16.5 points, 5.0 rebounds, 8.8 assists, and 1.6 steals per game, with the Fever going 8-5 in those contests she suited up for. With the Fever making the playoffs, there has been a lot of focus on Clark's status. The conversations about her availability in the playoffs intensified even more after Indiana upset the Atlanta Dream in the first round of the postseason, which sent them to the semifinals against the Las Vegas Aces. One sports personality who's wondering about whether or not Clark will return to play in the postseason is Skip Bayless, who said that he's a big supporter of the two-time All-Star. However, the popular commentator couldn't help but complain that Clark should already be playing since the Fever could really use her. Help me out here. I know pulled groins. I've had my share. I've had pulled hamstrings. I've had all kinds of pulls. A groin, if you give it 2 months, it should be good to go, Bayless said of Clark's injury on Friday. Seriously, there's so much treatment you can use today. So you say, well, she obviously wouldn't be in game shape. She's Caitlin Clark. Bayless stated that he believes the Fever have a shot to win it all with her obviously healthy, adding that Indiana could even opt to limit her playing time if they are concerned about her game shape. Why isn't she trying to play a little, 10 minutes a night, 15 minutes a night? Is it about the slump? Does she not want to risk going right back into the shooting slump? I don't get it, but I don't get why Caitlin Clark is not playing basketball right now, or at least trying to. Why is Caitlin Clark not playing in the WNBA playoffs? While Bayless is likely speaking from the perspective of a fan who wants to see Clark play and help the Fever reach the WNBA finals, there's one problem with his sentiment. Clark is not eligible to play in the postseason. As Scott Agnes of Fieldhouse Files explained recently, a 2025 playoff return for Clark is simply not possible. WNBA teams are required to submit an active roster before the playoffs. That being said, Clark was not included in the roster that the Fever submitted, which is why they declared her out for the season a few games before the postseason began. Excluding Clark allowed the Fever to maintain a hardship player spot, which is a temporary roster exception that allows teams to carry extra players when others are injured. Once the postseason begins, teams cannot add hardship players or make changes to the roster. That means the Fever's playoff roster is set, Agnes stated, further highlighting why it's not possible for Clark to play. Considering that no matter how much Bayless or other fans want to see Clark back in action, it's just not allowed.